First, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint using ambient light rejection technology gain. I got some work to do in a few minutes. I got to go take care of some more orders that actually land on the website. So let me get that taken care of, and we'll get back to this demonstration. Actually, I'm going to do this demonstration right now. So anyway, like I said, I keep it fair over here and always have. And the first demonstration, like I said, well, I should have started first things first. My company's Crystal Edge Technology Screens, which I'm supposed to be saying, and my company designs the Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint and also the blue. All right, so in my first demonstration upstairs, priming my attic, realized that the paint that I was using looked a lot like a UV mix, and I thought to myself, what would happen if I put those two together? And of course, they match. Now, I decided to go in and paint half my screen, which I already did the demonstration already, but let's paint half my screen. One part, that is Eclipse, Platinum Eclipse right there, and the other half, that's primer. Now, I'm going to do a few demonstrations here. Oh, some people were actually real disappointed. You thought that was Eclipse technology. No, that's Eclipse technology. Remember, the screen's so dark, it matches a black screen. That's how you know it's our technology. Other people are like, wait a minute, no. We've done these tests already. I've done tons of these tests already. When I had to test my product out, I had to basically be tested against different forms of dark screens, and that's how I know that the Platinum Eclipse is not going to have a problem in this demonstration. So, we're just doing this right here for right now. I'm going to go back and take care of some business. I'm just going to let this play. But, like I said, when I developed my technology, I had to test it against everything. I mean, everything we could throw at it. So if other people are not doing the same thing, you can't be upset if your technology fails. Because if you're babying your screens, if you're doing things you should be doing harder tests, harder demonstrations than somebody like me who does things by the book, gets a hold of your technology, then there's a good chance it's going to fail miserably. I'm just saying. That's what's going to happen to it. Let me go feed my cats real quick. Get ready to take care of some other things right now today. Now I've already did the demonstration side by side with his product next to the dark primer by itself. I did it with his what do you call that mix? The personal mix and the other the free mix he shows you how to make online. And then I showed you with my technology next to his, and with the primer exactly how it reacts. And now I'm just showing you point blank with the primer painted right down the side of my screen. I'll show you the difference. That way, nobody can't whine and cry. I'm talking about the Crow Boys. Can't whine and cry about me not doing my demonstrations correctly. What do you want me to hold his hand and baby him through a whole demonstration? Really? We don't do that over here. We do the real deal over here. We can't baby his screen. You can cry and whine all you want. I get little emails from Crow Boys whining and crying about how it's unfair because my lights are on. How it's unfair because my projectors aren't 4K. How it's unfair because I'm testing them against high performance projection screens. Stop whining and crying. That's how things are supposed to be done. If you didn't baby the screens to begin with, you did things by the book, maybe you'd have a better chance standing against our technology in here. And we're not even outside yet. We haven't even gone outside today. We have a good day today. And it feels like we are going to have a good day. We're going to slide these screens outside. All right, so let's go over here. I got several demonstrations set up. I mean, I even had him come in and complain about, oh, his sample sheet's not big enough. You should paint a bigger sample sheet. Well, it's kind of hard to do that when he keeps canceling orders. Can't paint something we don't have. Can't go in here and paint him a screen due to the fact that if he keeps canceling the orders, we can't do anything about that. So you need to go back and talk to your friends and say, hey, stop canceling orders so they can do a side-by-side with you. Can't do a big side-by-side with them. So there's our technology right there. As you can see, our black screen is pulling a higher contrast level. can get it right up close if you want. There you go. That's a gray screen. That's a dark gray screen. That's pulling a jet black contrast level because that's code. This is not code. That's paint. That's everyday paint. There's nothing special about it. The only simple thing you can do with that is just prime your surface with it first. That's all you can do with it. That's all. It's just paint. This right here is different. This is a gray screen that's producing a contrast level. So you see how dark that level is right there? I'll come over here to hit this one spot real quick. Now you see how that looks? The contrast, how dark it is. And you would swear up and down thinking, oh, that is not a gray screen, that's a black screen. I was hoping someone would come in and say that, but you're not going to say that because you know what I'm going to do. Take it off the wall. Throw it right up against my gray screen, my black screen. Now my screen over here is 100% black. That is a jet black screen. What color is that screen look now, that Platinum Eclipse? It ain't black, is it? It's gray. It's a gray screen. You know what makes it different from the screen at the bottom of it? Is the fact that this screen can read code, which means that screen has the ability to read a contrast level. But it's gray. It's a gray screen. You want to get a close one? It's a gray screen, not black. So how is it possible that you got a screen that's gray right next to another gray screen? They're both gray. And this screen right here is actually pulling a contrast level that looks black like the other screen. How is that possible? And naysayers are scratching their heads trying to figure out how that's even done. It's called hard work, people. Let me get this back up here. Now we had it. Got little holes back here in the back of my boxes. Put this in there just right. I should be doing this from the opposite way out. There we go. Okay, one. That's two. There we go. Trying to hang it right back up on the wall. But yet, when the projector hits it, it's not gray anymore. It's jet black. Interesting, isn't it? That's what makes our technology different. That's why people can't say, oh, it's this, it's paint, that's all it is. No, it isn't. It's way beyond that. That right there is everyday paint. It's reacting the way it should be reacting, just like everyday paint. That's why it's not changing. There's no color code technology in that. Bring up the color red. We got a deep red here. We got a faded red there. Let's bring up the color blue. Deep blue here, faded blue there. Let's bring up the color green. Oh, there's a commercial. Makes some difference. There we go. So that's a dark green. There you go. I can pull a black star field on a Platinum Eclipse, and everyday dark primer can't do it because it can't read contrast. There you go. Crow's UV mix. And that's what it is. It's great primer. That's all it is. Great primer. No matter how much you hate me, it doesn't make a difference. At the end of the day, that's what you paid for. I'm not talking about my customers. My customers get good product from us. They get good product. The real deal. These are the Crow Boys. You fan base. This is what y'all got. Y'all got scammed. Y'all did. You got scammed. You literally got scammed. That is primer right there, and it matched his product perfectly. You got scammed. It's funny, the person who was calling everybody out scammers was the main person that was scamming everybody else. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't want y'all business. Don't come over here and buy from me. I don't want it. If Crowboy comes over and tries to buy paint from me, your money's returned back to your account. We don't want it. Y'all deal what y'all deal with. My mother used to always say, you make your bed, you lay in it. We don't want your business. I don't want any of Crow's customers. None of them. I'm not in here trying to collect your customers. I have enough customers. I don't need your customers. You keep your customers, and if your customers try to come over and buy, we find out, we're going to send your money back. We don't want you having our product at all. You're just going, or you can just go to the store and just buy primer. That's it. That's all you got to do. Go buy primer. But if you want our technology, you can't have it. It's not for you. This product is for our customers only. Customers that support my company and believe in what I do. Because we're not going to have people switching ships talking about, oh yeah, you know, I used to, no, we don't want to hear that. Goodbye. We ain't got time for it. We don't want to do business with you. I keep telling people it's not about chasing money for me. It's not. It's not about chasing money. If that was the case, the technology developed, I could have been sold out. I have plenty of companies knocking at my back door to develop technology for them. I could have been sold out a long time ago. I chose not to because I enjoy designing HD screen paint for my customers. I enjoy having conversations with them, building projects with them. Most of my customers I'm cool with are actually on my Facebook page, my personal page. I'm good friends with them. I know their families. I know their friends. Yeah, I'm good friends with a lot of my customers. They have my product and they believe in what I do. For those of you now that see exactly what you got and what you're dealing with, do not switch ships. Don't come over here. I don't want you over here. I don't want to do business with you. And I know they pop over here. They pop on my channel. They look around. They see exactly what I'm building, what I'm designing, what so and so and so. They do. You stay over there where you belong at because that's what you support and that's where you stay at. Now, if you're buying this product for the first time and he gets you, all right, and you just an everyday Joe and you got caught up in it, then no problem. You come over and say, look, I bought the product. This is what happened, so and so, so it didn't work out the way it was. Can you help me out? I ain't got no problem with that. Well, you hardcore fanboys, no, y'all stay over there. Y'all can sit there and deal with whatever nonsense y'all got to deal with now because now you're going to deal with the fact that you just paid $104 for primer. You could have walked off with 3 cans of that, even 4. Ooh, man, that's got to be a hurt piece. Now, before Mr. So-and-so starts screaming about having, he said he had some copyrights or whatever, I can go into public records right now and I can dig up your information right now and find out whether or not you have a copyright or not, because you can go and find mine under Crystal Age. You can go to public record and dig it up, it'll pop up, boom. But I guarantee I won't find yours. This is what you got right here. Now I already painted it onto my screen with no problem. And you see the difference. Yet if I want to, I could blend the screen with no problem. Let's go with see, the thing about the platinums can pull contrast levels higher than, actually, They pull contrast levels higher than the black silver. Black silver's contrast levels are extremely good, but not as good as the platinum. Platinums are so dark that they literally could pass for a black screen. If you look at them side by side, you couldn't tell one from the other. But if I were to take that screen and lean it against a black screen, then that screen would come out. You would see it gray. See, pull high levels, no problem. The primer is not going to produce contrast. It's going to be able to produce the color, you're just not going to get the contrast with it. A platinum is going to give you color and contrast at the same time, and your colors are not going to be washed out and faded. That's to do with the resin stuff. Just like if I take Crow's screen paint, I stick it right in here. My screen's going to basically, it's going to automatically be able to match your screen. But if I come over here and I just put in a simple dark comic demonstration. Sorry, I get a commercial there. Nope. There you go. It popped right on up. It did the exact same thing that the primer did. Yep, you just paid $104 for primer. Oh well, that's basically about it. I'm cutting this conversation short. I have orders to get out for my customers and have them taken care of, so we can get them all sorted for the day. Black technology is already done, so we got these are the last of the orders for the day, and that's it. We're done for the day. The last two orders will be done. If you choose to place an order, keep in mind we are not going to be able to ship it out until next week due to the fact that we're just ran out of ink. We have no more ink left, like gone. So I had to buy new ink. It's coming in the day. I always get ink shipped the next day so I can get it as fast as possible so we can keep ahead of everything else. We got plenty of containers, but I'm going to have to get some more of those right there. So I'm going to order some more right now from Uline. Other than that, when it comes to that blue technology, I guess we flashed one of the labels right there. That is going to be pre-orders only. So just to let you know that when we do launch it, the pre-orders, it's going to be pre-orders only. The reason why we're doing that, and we only have a certain amount in the shopping cart, because we got to spread it out. We got customers and we got companies that are involved in this. Companies that want somewhere between 5 and 10 gallons. I don't know if we're going to be able to do 10 gallons with a company right now. We probably do 5 gallons. That's as far as we're going to go with the blue. But like I said, everything's just about almost finalized with that, and that's going to be out pretty soon. We're going to try to get out before something like mid-January, around there. So around that time, we're going to try to get it out. Those are the new containers right there. They are self-locking. Just to let you know, you're going to need a little tool to pop them bad boys open. So we'll have to provide that in the box for you, so you're not, jabbing that bad boy with a screwdriver trying to get it open. They're not going to be shipped in these. They're going to be shipped in regular boxes over there because the containers are just too big. Let's see. The containers for these are going to be changed. We're going to be changing these containers pretty soon. We saw some new containers we liked. They're also self-locking containers. We're going to be getting those two also. So that way, we can actually secure items a little bit more better. We're probably going to start shipping everything back in boxes again too. All right. With that being said, I guess I'm done here. One thing too, the Colosso, that great big huge kit we got coming out, the 2 gallons, coming with the brick right here. This is the brick. Wow, just gonna trip over that, are we? This is the brick of LED lights it comes with. So it comes with a free box of LED lights. There's 64 feet of LED lights in this box. There's 4 rows of 16 feet. That comes with the Colosso kit. It comes with a blackout cloth that is a massive 10 by 20 feet. It's a big blackout cloth. This is for a customer already, a last customer who ordered a gallon. He ordered the big boy kit. The big boy kit comes with a surface that's 10 by, 8 by 10 feet. And that's free. Right there. That's free for him. All right. Okay, I guess that's basically about it. Let me get everything done over around here so I can get everybody taken care of. I gotta feed my cats out front. Gotta clean it up in the house a little bit. And then we're going to be back on later on today, because upstairs I'm going to paint over the screen that I have upstairs on the wall. I'm going to repaint it again. So I bought some rollers. I got rollers around here somewhere. I bought some rollers so we can actually do a paint-on demonstration on the drywall upstairs. We're going to do another paint-on demonstration on some styrofoam on a marked-up screen. I had somebody ask me questions about using an oil-based primer to prime the surface, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't oil base anything. You don't want to mix those two together. You know, just roll over it. The only time you got to prime the surface is that's its fabric. That's other than that. And we may be installing the LED lights today too for the gaming room. So this is the unit I had to build to attach to the ceiling so I can get the LED lights to push out. So you'll see once I'm done. And I also ordered some real special glow-in-the-dark Hollywood paint for the upstairs. I'm actually going to okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do so you'll know automatically it's going to, when you see it. The frame upstairs is going, okay, so you know I'm doing the host upstairs on a giant circuit board. I'm actually in the process of actually building a model like, packages are coming. A model like electrical kind of grid, so I can have the whole room look like it's pulsating and being powered from that grid. So in order to do this, I have to get like electronic parts, like old parts. I'm going on Amazon, not Amazon, but I'm going on eBay right now and buying old motherboards, anything I can strip down, take apart, and get the components out of it so I can actually integrate it into this giant grid that I'm building to make it look like this machine is actually alive in the room. So it's going to be freaking cool, what I actually got planned for it. But like I said, I'll show you how we're going to actually have the LED lights come off the ceiling and give it a kind of a 3D effect where it's like standing out in your face. So it'll be pretty cool when we get done with it. But like I said, it's a work in progress. Oh, wait, let me check something real quick. I got something from the mail too. I just saw the guy just dropped something off. I'll get that in a few minutes. I'm going to show you what I just added new. I got clothes hanging up right now. Drying my clothes. So this is what I was talking about. This is why I took the doors off. I took the doors off because this is a traditional Japanese doorway curtain. This is what I wanted. So this is my little setup in here. I wanted to make it feel like I was actually in Japan. So bit by bit it's coming together. I got my curtains, got my little table. I already ordered a Japanese kneel pillow. I got one for work. I ordered one from Amazon. So this is my little setup right here. It's my desk where I work at, but these are the curtains right here. Those are the ones I ordered. Oh man, I love them so much. These are good because these are the good ones. The other ones were too cheap. Every time like the wind hit it, the air conditioner, they would flow back and forth. Yeah, you got to run an air conditioner here. You know why? Projector generates heat. Projector generates heat in here. It gets hot in here really, really quick. So I have to run an air conditioner in here in order to keep everything nice and cool in here. And there's my air purifier right there running at the same time. But yeah, this is my little desk I sit at, do all my work here. And like I said, little easy tricks to make the room look nice. Like this is a desk I picked up at Home Depot, the work utility desk for like 50 bucks. That's actually contact paper. That at the bottom is basically wood tape paper that they use for mending wood to make the legs look they're actually made out of wood. You know, I did the top of the radiator with it, give a nice little look to it. And then I had some nice shelves, a couple of nice paintings to it. And then to get the walls to look this color, I got this paint called Showstopper, but it was too red. So what I did was I actually dropped in about a half a cup of black paint, and instead of mixing it thoroughly, I mixed it just on the top. I took this tube and put it in and blew air in it, and that allows for the paint to bubble up a little bit and allows to leave a swirl of black paint in it, because that's what I want. I want some sections of it darker and some sections of it red, so that's what I put right there to do the paint job in here. It used to be seafoam green in here. And this is my little bed right here, comfortable enough. I'm 5'11". I fit on here quite perfectly with no problem. Plenty of pillows and, you know, just little stuff in here to just make the place look nice. Projector, soundbar, DVR with all my Japanese anime movies. I even actually ordered a Dreamcast. I got a Dreamcast coming in with Power Stone 1 and 2. And yes, I have the Marvel vs. Capcom on my games over there from my old Dreamcast from back in the day of my old saves. And then in this little room right here, we're going to put a tea room in here. It's going to be a nice little tea room in this room right here. So I have a table coming in. It's going to stack up about that high. And there's my sugar, my tea warmer, because I love tea. There's my selective teas I have right there. I got 2 more spots to fill. That's what might be in that package is the rest of my tea. And I bought this tea kettle. Oh, I love it. Electric tea kettle. So I can come in here, drink my tea. I can watch my movies here. I can do my work here. Keyboard's completely wireless, so I can sit here on my little my bed and makeshift sofa and just enjoy. I like this little cozy room. I told you when I was working on this place, when I first looked at it, I said, you know what? I'm going to turn this into a nice little little Japanese slash home theater tea room. Now right there, I ordered a fountain. I got a nice old fountain coming in there, like a relaxed Zen garden fountain. So it's getting there. The lights haven't gotten here yet. I ordered some Japanese lamps and stuff like that. They haven't gotten here yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I love coming through these curtains. So this is what we're going to be working on today. We're going to repaint that screen right there. I'm going to go back over it with some primer. We're going to coat it right, let it dry, and then we're going to do another paint on demonstration to show you how you paint the screen. It's going to be fast and easy. Trust me, it's going to take no time at all to knock out. We're running more LED lights in here. So I ordered about 10 more boxes of LED lights. So we're going to have chasers running through the windows. And then that piece I showed you is going to snap up to the ceiling. We're going to have the lights coming here and coming down and coming down, coming down over here. They make it the illusion that the wires are hanging down and the grid is in your face. And right here, we're going to build the power station right here. The power station, I ordered these EL wire, these cables. They have a liquid that flows through them. They're about that freaking big. They're a little bit pricey, but I'm going to have them where they connect and come out here, connect to the back of the chair. They're going to connect here, hopefully. When they get the bugs out of the system, I can get my Xbox Series and I can get my PS5, and I'm going to have that cut in half. I'm going to have one side pulsating in green, the other pulsating in blue. You know, like they're power generating my stuff. Then I'm going to have another cable connected into there, and another cable is going to connect into the screen, and in here, and it's going to look like it's all being powered up by the generator. Now, the reason why I have my projector here, because it needs an interface. So we're going to use a projector to put an interface here to make it look like the machine is active and on. It's going to be pretty cool, you know what I mean? So, like I said, a lot more LED lights. And I ordered this glow-in-the-dark Hollywood paint that they use for special effects. I'm actually going to recoat my frame. So when we turn the lights on here, the frame is going to glow. All the frames are going to glow in here. The baseboards, everything, it's going to glow. And that funny weird glow. Pretty cool when we get done. The hallway I haven't finished. I haven't decided the hallway yet. And in the room for sure. What do you say? Okay, sounds legit. What are you going to do in that room for sure? That's a gaming room. You don't see that all that equipment in there? Got a Christie 505 in there. That's a gaming room. You don't see this Japanese tea room we got in here. But I got my projector here for my home theater set up in here. And then in here, got a 135-inch screen sitting in here. That's a Christie 505 projector right there. That's a Christie, another LW400 right there. This is all for gaming. But the room is going to look like I'm inside of a giant microchip. That's the whole thing. Each room has its own theme. You know what it is? Have you been on the channel at nighttime? At nighttime, this place is crazy looking. Oh, you got to pop on here if I'm doing a video at night. This place turns into a whole nother place at nighttime. The bathroom, on the other hand, I'm trying to figure out what weird thing I could do to the bathroom. So I'm thinking about basically submerging it underwater. How is that possible? Well, I'm actually buying a scanner. Those scanner projectors, the Lifeforms, the ones I use downstairs for playing around with. I'm going to put one in the bathroom so basically I can scan the entire bathroom to make it look like it's submerged underwater. Might as well. This right here is another gaming room right here. This is my arcade room. This is just strictly for old school arcade games. That's it. Nothing new comes in here. I got all my games downloaded on Steam, or my retro games. I do a lot of shooters in the portrait mode. So that's why my screen's done in portrait mode. It's the 106 portrait mode screen, blue technology. Got a little nice little gaming chair, massager, stuff all up in here. But the projector, built a customized stand for the projector so it can stand upright. So that's for this section right here. This is the gaming room. So we got the lights. I had to take the doors out. So I had to take the doors out so I can get more of a gaming effect. It's going to be a gaming room. It's going to be an arcade. You've got a door swinging back and forth. And you walk into an arcade, you just walk right through. All the lights are flashing. And then right here, once we get this done in here, because I still got another project to work in here, we're going to put LED lights here, LED lights there. There's going to be LED lights with Pac-Man running across back and forth. Donkey Kong, try to find some old retro LED lights. And then here, this is going to be the snack room. So I got to start buying my bins. My bins in here for Doritos and chips and candies and cookies, stuff like that. Hook that up real nice. So that's what we put in there. I think I might put a mini refrigerator in this room right here in the closet somewhere. So that's what I have to do in here. I might repaint the hallway. I'm not even sure yet. I'm gonna do it the hallway yet, but I might put a scanner in the hallway so that way we can basically go in and we can actually change things out in the hallway. Like Like, I don't want to paint the floor. It's hard wooden floors, but those yoga mats, the ones you see at gyms, the ones that are made that you're like puzzle pieces you can snap together, you can coat that with our technology. You can literally build your own puzzle screen. So if I do the floor, I'll have to do it from here to here to here. That's not going to be a lot of money to do. So we'll coat that, and then what I can do is I can coat that with the formula. The walls, I probably blast them in all white, and then what I'll do is I use that invisible blue technology and put stencils into the wall, which you won't be able to see if you're walking through. All this stuff will activate under black lights and that scanner. So we're going to activate the hallway in black lights, and then what we're going to do is with the scanner, we're going to turn the floor into a couple crazy things. Like I can make the floor break up and fall underneath of me. I can make the floor out of lava. I can make it water. Any object or any form of special effects, I can scan it onto that projector and 3D map it right to the floor. So that's what I'm planning to do with the hallway. Do something freaky with it. You know what I mean? Kind of cool to walk down the hallway and the floor starts giving out underneath of you. So that's going to be for that. I just try to change the house always into something different. So if I'm going to be in here, you know, for a while, might as well have some fun while I'm here. And then for the summertime, once we get outside, then we start working with the big boys, Christie. So the Christie, the one I bought, the 7,000 lumen short throw projector, is in repair. I actually sent it to have it repaired. It's a simple fix. A fellow said mine, he could fix it for me. We'll get that one. And then I got another Christie coming in. I need those projectors because those projectors will allow me to do a 1,000-inch screen easily. So we're going to be building a 500-inch mesh screen in the backyard to do massive special effects off. That's going to be next. That's going to be this summer. That's what we're working on next. All right. With that being said, thank you all for your time. I have to go. Oh, this is going to be converted into blue, just to let you know. We're going to do a blue the blue 15 and a 235.1. So there are screens in the house that are going to remain black. All the screens upstairs, except for the arcade room, is blue. But all the rest of them are going to remain black. My kitchen screen that I have in my kitchen is going to remain black. And we're just going to convert this over into blue. All right, that's blue right there. That's a 126-inch blue screen right there. All right, with that being said, oh, real quick. If you're interested in getting that mapping software, this is what the company's called. It's called Lifeform. Telling you, this stuff, it's a bit buggy when you first start off with it, but once you get around the bugs, it's pretty much easy to navigate. You can pretty much navigate through it, but it's pretty cool software to work with. All right, with that being said, thank you all for your time. Be safe out there, and God bless.